The extract bit question. Here I refers to plane's pilot. He was flying his old Dakota aeroplane over France to England. He thought of his holiday and looked forward being with his family. The phrase looking forward to means escaping. The sleeping countryside refer to all people who lay asleep at night in a countryside. I will be in a time of a breakfast. I thought a big English breakfast. Everything was going well. Another passage. He accepted to reach England in morning at breakfast time. He saw the storm clouds when Paris was 150 km. A narrator compares the clouds with the black mountains. I refer to plane's pilot. The pilot could not go back to and a pilot could not go back to Paris and headed towards the England. Third passage. As the pilot came out of the clouds, he saw two straight lines of light. The woman at the control tower was confident that there was no other aeroplane. He wanted to thank the pilot for his help. The pilot of Old Dakota inquired about the pilot. He wanted to thank him. Anthony of straight lined. Fourth passage. 16. It was total blackness inside cloud. The plane was jumping and twisting in storm. The compass was not working and radio was dead. The pilot could not make a contact with Paris control. The word twisted means turned. Who was she? The seagull's mother. The piece of a fish was within the reach of his beak. The maddened by the hunger, seagull the seagull fell at the fish. Which of the following state mind was a seagull as it is flew first? Panically. The word seized correspond to head held tightly. Sixth passage. He in the first line stand for. He in the first line stand for a young seagull. A seagull's whole family had come seemingly support him. Seagulls dive, soar and curled. He becomes more and more confident. Finally, the seagull began his flight. Enjoy. Passage 7. He refers to young seagull. The young seagull mother was standing on the mountain. The street food maddened him because he was extremely hungry. The hump here means mound. His father was smoothing his feather on. His father was smoothing her on white back. Passage 8. A young seagull felt terror because because he feels scared to flying. The young seagull the young seagull uttered a loud scream because he fell down into the space. He has no longer afraid. He hers refers to the young seagull. He could flee the tips of his wings, cutting through the air. Monstrous means D. Horrible. Ninth paragraph. Here the green flooring refers to the green sea. A seagull got over his fear of water only when his belly touched it. His whole family was around him, praising him. The the word scrap means burnless. He refers to a young seagull. When a young seagull saw his mother, he cried up because he begged her bring some food. The young seagull uttered a joyous scream as he saw his mother was flying to him with a and fish. 49th. A young seagull dived at the fish because he could not tolerate hunger anymore. 50. A plaintively means in a way of a complaint. His flight